Oh my god, I transmigrated. I transmigrated straight into a cliched drama script and became a genuine lickspittle supporting male character, a man who only knows how to lick the female lead's heels. I was supposed to be enjoying my new life. But before I could do anything, a divorce agreement was coldly shoved right in my face. By function, enough is enough. We should have ended this a long time ago. Standing before me was a tall woman with an icy cold face, Su Qingxue. She looked down at me, her gaze no different from a sharp blade cutting into my heart. But I was no longer that foolish by function. I just glanced at the agreement lying abandoned on the floor, and the moment I saw a few zeros following the so-called breakup fee, my heart almost leaped out of my chest. The joy was impossible to hide. Trembling, I quickly signed my name with a swift stroke. By function, you signed it? Su Qingxue looked slightly suspicious. She knew very well that the old by function would have wailed, made a scene, and refused to sign for dear life. Yet, why was he so decisive today? I sneered inwardly. Miss Su, your moonlight is back. I know this dog blood script by heart. If I don't divorce now, I'll be nothing but discarded cannon fodder, eventually losing both love and money. So, without waiting for Su Qingxue to react, I grabbed her and flew straight to the Civil Affairs Bureau. I had to quickly get that breakup money. But life is not a dream. Upon arrival, I realized divorce requires a 1-month cooling-off period. That truly left me hanging. Nevertheless, that didn't stop Su Qingxue from fulfilling the agreement. She immediately transferred the advance payment to my account. Leaving the Civil Affairs Bureau, I tried to put on a facade of ultimate distress to say goodbye to my nominal wife. Su Qingxue even intended to offer comfort, saying I could still stay at the house before the official divorce, but I flat out refused. Gazing at the 10-digit glittering sum in my phone account, I didn't hesitate to immediately book the presidential suite at the city's most luxurious 5-star hotel. After checking in, I threw myself onto the super-wide bed and began to reread this cliched script. In the story, the supporting male lead, which is me, now by function, is a wealthy young master from the capital who broke off with his family because of love at first sight for Su Qingxue. Su Qingxue, seeing that he slightly resembled the male lead, married him as a stand-in. After marriage, the supporting male lead pampered her like a queen. But when the real male lead, Yi Zhiling, returned, Su Qingxue began to cold-shoulder him and secretly rendezvous with her moonlight. The supporting male lead, overly jealous, made a fool of himself with countless antics, ultimately suffered an accident, died tragically, and lost everything, both love and money. The male and female leads, however, got their happy ending and lived happily together. Oh my god, truly, a lickspittle ends up with nothing. After solidifying the plot, I became even more determined to stay away from this main couple. One is a martyr for love, the other is cannon fodder for their love. Whoever wants to do it can do it, I absolutely will not. Just as I was vaguely calculating how to spend that lifetime's worth of money tomorrow, the phone rang, the screen displaying, "Wifey." My heart tightened. What? Did she regret it? My happiness hasn't even begun yet. I took a deep breath, trying to maintain a sad, low voice, then answered the call. On the other end, Su Qingxue's voice was still icy. By function, hurry up and take your things. I don't want Yi Zhiling to see them and feel uncomfortable. I pouted inwardly but still pretended to be heartbroken. Honey, seeing things related to you also won't make me happy. Why don't you just throw everything away? The other side was silent for a moment, then her voice grew even sharper. I don't have time. Come and clean up immediately. Fine, fine, fine. She hung up without a word of explanation. You owe me this. You're getting divorced, and you still keep that demanding attitude? I won't spoil you anymore. Nevertheless, I still had to return to the villa. Su Qingxue was wearing a soft, sensual silk nightgown, focusing on her laptop on the living room sofa. Seeing the female lead's attractive curves, a surge of heat suddenly rose within me. My gaze accidentally swept over her figure, and my throat went dry as I swallowed. God, she is indeed the female lead, even her aura makes it hard to look away. She didn't even look at me, focusing only on the screen, while a mix of amusement and bitterness welled up in my heart. A transmigrator like me can now only stand on the sidelines, watching this vibrant world run according to the script. I didn't care. I quietly went upstairs to collect my belongings. Besides a few sets of clothes, everything else was photos and albums of Su Qingxue. I didn't hesitate to throw them straight into the trash. If I don't discard the past, how can I welcome my awesome future? After tidying up, I carried my bag and walked down. Su Qingxue, whose eyes were glued to the screen, suddenly shifted her gaze towards me. She hesitated, wanting to speak but stopping. Forget it. Is she trying to pull another trick? A quick escape is the best policy. I turned my back and walked out. Just as I was about to open the car trunk to put my stuff in, a tall figure, 1.87 meters, well-proportioned, with a fair complexion, approached. Ah, it's him. Looking at that appearance, which was 8 out of 10 similar to mine, I immediately guessed the identity of Su Qingxue's Moonlight, also known as Yi Zhiling. Should I call you Brother Yi Zhiling or the adulterous bastard? I mocked coldly. He smiled, but not quite a smile. It seems you're misunderstanding something. You and Qingxue have no feelings, you won't be happy. It's best for everyone that you leave now. He spoke in that typical, textbook domineering CEO voice that made me want to puke. This script really nails the male lead. Looking at his self-righteous expression, I just wanted to flush him down the toilet. I'm not some abuse-addicted masochist. You're right. You two are the couple, I'm the third wheel. I'll get out of the way, alright? I threw back a line, not bothering to pay attention to his annoying, self-satisfied look. I opened the car door, slammed the gas pedal, and drove straight away. In the car, I thought, wait, was I a little too weak? Being openly cheated on, and I still had to thank the person like they gave me a gift. That's disgusting. Just wait. Vengeance not taken overnight will affect my sleep. I turned the car around and secretly returned to the villa. Sure enough, Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling were being intimate in the living room. Yi Zhiling had his arm around Su Qingxue's shoulder, and she was still nonchalantly looking at her computer. Truly an adulterous pair, I cursed silently. Afraid of being discovered, I stood far away, so I couldn't hear what they were saying. I just needed to secretly snap a few intimate photos of the two of them. After finishing the job, on my way back to the hotel, I called 911-110 directly and reported the true identity. Su Qingxue was illegally harboring a gigolo, Trey Bao. Next, I searched for the phone number of some paparazzi team. I sent the blurred photos with the caption, Su Group CEO cheating with young lover. Signed, Good Samaritan. Done with everything, I turned off my phone, lay back on the 10-meter wide bed, and enjoyed the Emperor's peace. I woke up the next afternoon, sleeping blissfully until I naturally woke up. This life is too good, I felt completely refreshed. I prepared to launch my new Emperor's life. The moment I opened my phone, a pile of missed calls and messages stacked up. Just as I was about to delete them all, the phone rang again. By function, look at the mess you've made. How dare you file an illegal report? Do you know the consequences? Do you know how I feel right now? How could you make Yi Zhiling face this gossip? Stop making trouble. I don't love you. The more you act like this, the more I hate you. I pressed answer. Su Qingxue's extremely angry voice had been pouring out non-stop for over 10 minutes. Finally, she fell silent. I brought the phone close to my mouth and asked coldly. Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up. Without waiting for Su Qingxue to reply, I ended the call. I hummed a tune, changed clothes, and immediately blocked Su Qingxue's number. I headed straight for the most exclusive high-end restaurant. Here, anyone who enters must be supremely wealthy. I chose a secluded corner and ordered several incredibly expensive dishes. Having money and not spending it is truly being a pig's head. While waiting for my food, I overheard some explosive gossip from the black suit valets behind me. It truly stimulated my appetite. Did you hear? The CEO of Su Group was arrested for adultery yesterday. No way. The CEO of Su Group is Su Qingxue, the city's #1 beauty. Why would she need to cheat? I heard someone reported her true identity. The police even showed up, so how can it be fake? Impossible. I saw the gutter news. Su Qingxue is keeping a toy boy, and there are clear pictures. You're kidding me. She got married last year and is still playing that big? You don't understand. The world of the rich, you just wouldn't get it. Looking at the fresh, delicious seafood on my plate, I felt incredibly hungry. Suddenly, a figure aggressively rushed toward me. By Fengshen. Oh God, truly a haunting ghost. I can't even eat in peace. I didn't bother to look up, still leisurely enjoying my seafood. Seeing my indifference, Su Qingxue's rage exploded. By Fengshen, are you even a man? How could you do such a scandalous thing? I put down the piece of seafood, looked directly into her eyes, and sneered. Am I a man? You still don't know? Su Qingxue slightly paused. By Fengshen, I know the divorce is making you lose control, but you can't do this. You're making Yi Jiling face criticism. Yi Jiling peeked out from behind Su Qingxue, his voice heavy with a green tea aroma. This beetle, why are you everywhere? Trying to preach morality to me? What did I do? Tell me. I challenged him back. Yi Jiling restrained himself. Thinking that this matter involved his dignity, he couldn't speak the truth. Finally, he fell silent. Oh, so you can do it but can't say it? Seeing his comically sullen face, I couldn't help but tease. By Fengshen, you bastard. Su Qingxue was heartbroken for the wronged brother Yi Jiling, her eyes red as she accused me. I'm the bastard? Su Qingxue, we haven't finalized the divorce yet. You are still my wife. Bringing a man home in the middle of the night, and you still dare to blame me? The people in the restaurant initially thought it was just a normal lover's quarrel, but when I called the girl by name, Su Qingxue, everyone was intrigued. Gossip is human nature. Moreover, Su Qingxue is famous, this matter was super hot. Wow, she really is Su Qingxue. She's real, truly the #1 beauty. Marrying her is worth a lifetime. Worth what? He's got a huge pair of horns on his head. Is the man next to her the toy boy she's keeping? The unpleasant whispers reached Su Qingxue's ears. Her face turned pale, and she trembled. Yi Jiling next to her also blushed with shame, hurriedly pulling Su Qingxue's sleeve. Let's go. But a good play must have a final act. I sighed, bowed to the crowd, feigning extreme disappointment and grief. Truly a misfortune for my family, I even pretended to wipe away a non-existent tear. Don't be sad, brother Bai. It's right to dump a promiscuous woman like that. That's right, brother Bai. You're so handsome and dignified, you won't worry about finding someone else. Exactly. That cat and dog couple won't last long. Hearing the comforting words, I covered my face, waved my hand dramatically to express sorrow, and left the restaurant. Just as I walked out, Su Qingxue's phone rang. Chairwoman Su, please look. The company's stock has dropped by more than 10%, hitting the floor. Su Qingxue hurriedly opened the trading app, the stock was plummeting uncontrollably. She quickly ordered the CFO to stabilize the stock. Chairwoman Su, I can't do it. The company currently doesn't have enough capital, the CFO explained. I predict that due to the public opinion impact, the stock will drop even further tomorrow. Not enough capital? Where did the money go? Su Qingxue's face was white. Although she was the CEO, the company's affairs were previously handled by the old Bai Fengshen. Chairwoman Su, the company's cash was transferred to Bai Fengshen during the divorce settlement, the CFO explained. Su Qingxue froze. She had no choice but to instruct the CFO to find every way to stabilize the situation. Then she turned to Yi Jiling. Yi Jiling, I remember you still have a few tens of millions. This was the spending money Su Qingxue occasionally gave him, and now he had to cough it up. Yi Jiling was heartbroken, secretly hating Bai Fengshen even more, but still managed a smile. Qingxue, you can take it. Isn't my money yours too? Thank you, brother Yi Jiling. Su Qingxue sighed in relief. She was afraid that money matters would affect their relationship. Brother Yi Jiling, let's go pick up the sports car I ordered, it should be back today. Su Qingxue smiled again, pulling Yi Zhiling toward the car dealership. I was humming and driving down the street when my phone rang, displaying the car dealership's name. I was suspicious but answered the call anyway. Hello Mr. Bai, the car you ordered has arrived. You can come pick it up today. Who bought a new car for me? Wait, it must be the one Su Qingxue bought for the adulterous bastard. You two just wait. I slammed the gas pedal and drove straight to the dealership. As soon as I arrived, I saw Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling laughing happily next to a car. Quite cheerful, huh? Tell me what's so fun. I approached, asking half jokingly, half seriously. Hearing my voice, the two jumped, immediately letting go of each other and backing away slightly. This scene was truly getting caught red-handed. Bai Fengshen, why are you here? Su Qingxue pretended to be flustered to hide her guilty conscience. What's strange about me being here? You two adulterous bastards can come, and I can't? I sneered. What did you say? You're slandering. We're not divorced yet. If you two holding hands aren't adulterous bastards, what are you? I relentlessly mocked them. Su Qingxue was about to argue back but was pulled away by Yi Zhiling. He had already tasted my verbal skills and didn't want to lose face again. Su Qingxue was restrained, her eyes red with anger. I didn't care about this cat and dog couple. I turned to the nosy sales manager. I'm here to pick up my car, the one I pre-ordered. Yes, sir. May I please have your name so I can check? The manager offered a professional smile. I am Bai Fengshen. Your colleague just called to say the car has arrived. The manager quickly checked the records, and then his face went pale. The car that Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling had just been test-sitting in was exactly the car I had ordered. Su Qingxue had rushed into that car the moment she arrived, making the manager assume she was the owner. Now, the manager's face was white, his forehead dripping with sweat. He didn't want to lose a customer. More importantly, letting a stranger test drive a pre-ordered car was a serious violation of company regulations and could lead to him being fired. Thinking of that, the manager was filled with anger and shouted loudly. You two, get out of the car immediately. Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling, who were happily examining the interior, were startled by the sudden shout, looked confused, and quickly stepped out. Sir, I apologize. This is my fault. I didn't expect anyone would dare to impersonate the car's owner. The manager profusely apologized to me. He was afraid I would cancel the order. If you feel the car has been soiled by others sitting in it, we will replace the entire interior with new materials for you free of charge. Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling finally understood what was happening. I smirked. Alright, it is a bit dirty. Go ahead and replace the interior. After all, everyone likes a new car, but not everyone likes second-hand goods, right? I glanced sideways at Yi Zhiling, whose face was turning pale. Bai Fengshen, you bastard. Su Qingxue was furious. I ordered this car, she insisted stubbornly. I haven't even pursued your responsibility for letting strangers bother me. Get lost immediately. The manager could no longer tolerate it and replied coldly. Chairwoman Su, when did you receive the car? I haven't even pursued the matter of you letting a non-owner test drive it yet. If it weren't for the owner's leniency, I would have called the police today. Today, if you don't make it clear who the owner is, neither of you is leaving here. Su Qingxue was so angry her chest was heaving. Fine, if we can't leave, we won't. Just wait. The manager was completely unfazed, took out his phone, and called 110, the police, directly. At this moment, my schadenfreude peaked. I stood aside, leisurely watching the spectacle. Show off your talent, Su Qingxue. Qingxue, come on, let's go. Don't let this trivial matter spoil your mood. Yi Zhiling evasively advised Su Qingxue. But Su Qingxue had completely lost her mind due to anger. She also glanced over and saw me standing there, completely at ease, while next to her was a timid and pathetic Yi Zhiling. A sudden panic rose in her heart. Was this still the confident, stylish brother Yi Zhiling she once knew? Before long, police sirens sounded. 2 police officers walked in. The manager quickly explained the situation. Miss, Did you test drive someone else's car? The police officer asked. Officer, I ordered this car. Why can't I test drive it? Su Qingxue argued. Then do you have proof of the order? Yes. I have the chat history here. Su Qingxue showed her phone to the officer. The officer frowned. The message clearly displayed on Su Qingxue's screen read, Mr. Bifunction, please help me order a Lamborghini. It must be red. Who is Bifunction? The officer asked. Officer, I am Bifunction. I stepped forward, suppressing my gloating. You are Bifunction. What is your relationship with Miss Su? The officer questioned suspiciously. She is my not yet ex-wife. We haven't officially completed the divorce procedures. I smiled subtly. Not officially divorced. So, she is still your wife? The officer turned to ask Su Qingxue. We are in the 1-month cooling-off period. Su Qingxue stammered. Meaning, you're not divorced yet? Su Qingxue reluctantly nodded. Then who is this man here? This is my friend. Su Qingxue said guiltily, her voice weak. So, you ordered a car, and you intended to gift it to your wife's friend? The police officer had already pieced together this dramatic soap opera. Oh my God, is this getting caught in the act? Do adulterous couples play this big now? The sales manager was stunned and whispered softly. Although his voice was low, everyone clearly heard it. Yi Zhiling bowed his head, hiding his pale face. Su Qingxue leaned away, avoiding the officer's gaze, clutching the corner of her dress like a child caught misbehaving. Seeing their miserable state, I was overjoyed. You finally got what was coming to you. Thinking of the original Bifunction's previous weakness and grievances, I felt even more satisfied. This is an emotional dispute and not within our jurisdiction to handle. However, your public violation of public morality is something we have the right to educate you on, the police officer announced coldly. The officer's words were nothing short of a public verdict. Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling were humiliated, bowing their heads in admission of guilt. The sales manager also understood the situation, declared he would not pursue the matter further, while I continued to act the part of the heartbroken, wronged man, and received words of comfort from the police officers. Su Qingxue peeked at me, and seeing my fake look of distress, she gnashed her teeth furiously. As for Yi Zhiling, after being publicly executed twice, he began to lose heart. You're terrifying. If this gets out, how will I ever be able to hit on other girls? He was the type of male lead who conquered women to advance, and losing the entire forest for one tree would be a serious loss. Yi Zhiling seemed to make up his mind. Ignoring Su Qingxue's struggling, he decisively pulled her away. Watching them flee miserably, I was incredibly delighted. I inwardly sighed, only the life of a lickspittle could have fostered such a brazen pair of adulterers. After instructing the manager about the car, I left the dealership. I recalled that the original Bifunction was the young master of the Bai group, who had severed ties with his own parents for a woman, truly a pure-hearted love warrior. I took out my phone and called my mother. After just a few rings, a kind, warm voice answered. Son, you finally called your mother. Are you doing well? About your marriage, I already said, you marry whoever you like, your parents support you. Hearing those words, tears welled up in my eyes. To have parents who care so much for their child, only an idiot would sever ties. I suppressed my choked emotions. Mom, there won't be a next time. I will listen to you and Dad. The other side sounded worried. Son, is something wrong? Did someone wrong you? Tell your parents. No. I just regret what I did before, hurting you both. I quickly reassured her. My mother sighed in relief. Your parents don't blame you. We also agreed to let you marry Su Qingxue. If there are no grandchildren, so be it, your father can go have one himself if he wants. It turned out that Bifunction's parents opposed the marriage because Su Qingxue could not have children. The original Bifunction, afraid that Su Qingxue would feel inferior due to his powerful family background, had hidden his identity and severed ties with his family so she wouldn't suspect anything. I divorced Su Qingxue, I explained. The other side erupted. A deep, stable male voice, mixed with a hint of excitement, boomed out. Divorced, son? Excellent. Your father knew that Su Qingxue wasn't worthy of you. Divorce is the right thing to do. I will immediately arrange some respectable young ladies for you to go on blind dates with. Bai Fudian, don't you see your son just got divorced? Aren't you going to comfort him? If my son is too heartbroken, I won't forgive you. Haha. My father chuckled innocently. Hearing my parents arguing over me, a warmth spread through my heart. Parental love truly is unconditional. Mom, Dad, don't blame each other. I'm fine now. I've thought things through, I reassured them. It's good that you've thought things through. When are you coming home? I'll cook your favorite dishes. Yes, I'll be back as soon as I'm done with things here. I hung up. I thought that things here should also come to an end. I found Su Wan's number and called. Su Wan was my childhood sweetheart, the only friend the original Bai Fengshan kept in touch with after marrying Su Qingxue. Her sweet, lazy voice rang out. Oh, the war god is calling me? Got some free time, not busy coddling your dear wife? Little Wanzi, I need your help with something. Hearing the familiar nickname, Little Wanzi, Su Wan immediately sobered up. Alright, just for that affectionate name, I'll help you with anything. You haven't even asked what yet. What kind of trouble requires the help of the great young master of the Bai family? The Bai family indeed held great influence. My father was the nation's #1 billionaire, and my uncle was a high-ranking official, holding significant power. I want to short the stock of Su Group. Isn't Su Group owned by Su Qingxue? Su Wan was confused. I got divorced. Her moonlight is back, I explained briefly. Oh my god, she dared to throw away a precious gem like you for a stone in a dung heap? Su Wan was indignant. Birds of a feather indeed. Oh, by the way, her moonlight has a ton of black marks. I investigated him. Why did I investigate him? I don't have time. Besides the filthy stuff overseas that has already spread across all the social groups, send it to me then. This was truly a blessing in disguise. I looked at the phone screen, which displayed the transfer in progress. Brother, I sent it. The file is huge, several hundred GB. I edited it down, and it's still enormous, Su Wan complained. Oh my god, is it that deep? I was shocked. Do you know what people overseas call Yijiling? The F*** King Superman. He's explored almost every type of animal out there, Su Wan exclaimed. Stop talking. Just hearing it pollutes my pure soul, I teased. Right, you're as pure as a 3-year-old baby, Su Wan surrendered. Seriously now. Look, I have 100 million. I'll use 10x leverage to short Su Group stock, okay? Su Wan quickly agreed. I hung up. I returned to the hotel, took a shower, and lay down on the 10-meter bed. I concluded a happy and refreshing day. On the third day, I was awakened by a phone call from Bai Xiangdong, my cousin. Brother Bai, I heard you got divorced. Why didn't you share such good news with me? Bai Xiangdong and the original Bai Fengshan were very close. I cursed at him. Get lost. Haha, I'll get lost, then I'll roll right back here, Bai Xiangdong joked. If you're so good, hurry up and release me. I was speechless at this childish game. Talk to me seriously. Tonight, there's a national trade conference at Hai Tian Hotel. Uncle told me to attend. If I don't go, he'll send me to herd ducks in Southeast Asia, Bai Xiangdong pleaded. Sounds good to me. You like to mess around anyway. No one to manage you. What could be better? I teased. Brother Bai, am I still your beloved little brother? Have mercy and give me a chance. Alright, fine. Send me the time and address. I reluctantly agreed. I received the message, 8 p.m., Skytop Ballroom of Hai Tian Hotel. I took a shower and had a quick breakfast. I went to a luxury brand store and bought an expensive suit, then had my hair styled. Looking at myself in the mirror, with my muscular physique and handsome face, I was quite satisfied. Why would such an outstanding person like me die because of a woman? Truly suffering from epilepsy. It must only happen in cliché dramas. On the way back, beautiful girls constantly flirted with their eyes. Just as I returned to the hotel, Soo-won called. Brother, bye, mission accomplished. Faster than I expected. Wasn't it already amidst a storm of public opinion? You just added fuel to the fire. Now Soo Group is in a huge outflow, and I even managed to collect quite a few scattered shares. By this afternoon before trading closes, you'll be the largest shareholder of Soo Group. Soo-won was excited. This was truly unexpected joy. How should I reward you? Forget the food and drinks. Being your girlfriend, I'm interested in that. See you tonight. I sent a message to Soo-won, 8 p.m., Skytop Ballroom of Hai Tian Hotel. 8 p.m., Skytop Ballroom of Hai Tian Hotel. Has everyone heard the news? The young master of the Bai family is back. I heard Chairman Bai announced he will be selecting his future daughter-in-law right here. Oh my god, no wonder there are so many prestigious young ladies here today. It's clearly not a trade conference, but a Bai family blind date session. In the ballroom, many business magnates and aristocratic young ladies gathered in small groups, chatting lively. Qingxue, the Bai family will send someone tonight. If we can secure the Bai family's investment, Soo Group will escape this crisis, Yi Zhiling suggested. Yes. Brother Yi Zhiling, we must seize this opportunity. My father has been hospitalized due to the stock crash. Su Qingxue looked exhausted. Humph, due to us? You empty-headed gigolo. If you hadn't gotten involved, would our company be in this state? Yu Ting, Soo Group's CFO, who stood nearby, glanced sideways at Yi Zhiling, secretly cursing him. As I stepped into the hall, from a distance, a dazzlingly beautiful woman with a graceful figure in a classic qipao, Chong Sam, approached. Don't you recognize me? Soo-won blinked her large, round eyes. I don't recognize you. I've never seen a girl this beautiful, I joked. You're teasing me again. Soo-won pouted, pretending to be angry. I'm used to seeing you as a young boy, I've never seen you dressed up like this. I explained. Don't be mad at me anymore. Soo-won happily looped her arm through mine. Her full chest lightly brushed against my arm, creating a soft sensation. CEO Soo, look, former assistant Bai is here too. Yu Ting noticed me walking in with a beauty. I used to hold the position of assistant to the CEO at Soo Group. Su Qingxue saw me walking side by side with a beauty and angrily strode over. Soo-won and I were chatting happily, when her angry voice cut us off. I calmly looked at the enraged Su Qingxue. This only made her explode further. Are you doing this to provoke me? No matter how many girls you find, I will never love you. Stop this childish game immediately. Exactly. By function, what is your status? What kind of place is this that you dare to come to? Yi Zhiling quickly chimed in. Ma'am, has he lied to you? Not everyone wearing an imperial robe is a crown prince. Yi Zhiling found Soo-won too beautiful, and his possessive desire flared up. He thought I was impersonating a rich person to deceive her. Is this the beetle spraying pheromones everywhere again? I made a show of stepping away, waving my hand as if a foul smell was rising. By function, you've gone too far. Su Qingxue was livid. Qingxue, you don't need to be angry at this low-class person. Yi Zhiling turned to comfort her. Ma'am, I hope you can recognize who is a gentleman and who is a boor. Yi Zhiling looked at Soo-won, even reaching out his hand, intending to shake hands and introduce himself. I was about to stop him. Slap. Soo-won delivered a slap across Yi Zhiling's face. My heart bloomed with satisfaction. Did Yi Zhiling think he was the male lead in a dog blood drama, so everyone must kneel to him? Serves him right. I also wanted to rush up and try the feeling of slapping him. Yi Zhiling covered his face, glaring furiously at Soo-won. I quickly pulled Soo-won behind me. Yi Zhiling, are you alright? Su Qingxue rushed over to comfort him. Yi Zhiling held his burning face, his eyes nearly overflowing with hatred. But in front of Su Qingxue, he suppressed it, only saying softly. Qingxue, let's go. Don't stoop to the level of these uncultured people. Don't let it ruin the main event. He knew the goal tonight was to meet the Bai family, and he couldn't lose the opportunity over a small matter. Su Qingxue looked sadly at the red mark on Yi Zhiling's cheek. Her hatred for me and Su Wan grew deeper. She glared at me with sharp daggers in her eyes. Bai Fengshen, just you wait. And you, I will make you pay for that slap. With that, she was half pulled, half dragged away by Yi Zhiling from in front of Su Wan and me. Su Wan looked at their retreating backs and pouted. Brother Bai, your ex-wife is truly blind. Finding that trash and treating him like a treasure, and then looking at me with such disgusting eyes, too. I laughed and patted her hand. You worked hard, little Wanzi. Your hand is probably dirty now. Don't worry, their happy days are still ahead. A cold glint flashed in my eyes. The lights in the ballroom suddenly focused on the entrance. Bai Fudian, my father, and Madame Jiang Yun, my mother, walked in amidst everyone's acclaim. Bai Fudian had a calm aura. Jiang Yun was graceful and elegant, instantly becoming the center of attention. Business tycoons rushed forward to greet them. Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling were excited, adjusting their attire, ready to seize an opportunity to strike up a conversation. Yu Ting also followed tensely. Mr. and Mrs. Bai Fudian gave a short speech. Thank you all for attending. Finally, Bai Fudian changed his tone, looking down at the ballroom with a kindly smile. Today, I have a family matter to share with you all. My unfilial son has finally seen the light and returned home. The lights abruptly shone directly on me. The entire hall gasped. Bai Fudian's voice resonated. Bai Fengshen, my eldest son and the future heir of the Bai group. He was young and naive before, abandoning home for the sake of so-called love. Now he has come to his senses. Starting today, he will officially return to the Bai group and participate in the core matters of the corporation. A deathly silence enveloped the hall. Then came thunderous applause accompanied by countless expressions of astonishment, admiration, and scrutiny. Su Qingxue looked as if she had been struck by lightning. Her face turned ashen, and her body swayed. She stared unblinkingly at the arrogant, confident man under the lights, then looked over at the stunned, pale-faced Yi Zhiling beside her. Bai Fengshen was the crown prince of the Bai group, the son of the #1 billionaire. The man she always thought had a common background, the one she used as a stand-in, the one she despised and only wanted to toss a little money at to send away during the divorce, was in fact an extremely brilliant and illustrious existence. An overwhelming sense of absurdity and regret drowned her. She recalled her commanding attitude, the disgust she felt for me because of Yi Zhiling. She recalled the 10 billion breakup fee, which was probably just a grain of sand compared to the Bai family's assets. She felt like a complete joke. Yi Zhiling felt like he had fallen into an icy abyss. The man he was always so proud of was now worthless in front of me. The words he used to mock me were now daggers piercing back into himself. He remembered daring to proposition Su Wan. A chill shot straight from his feet to the top of his head. Yu Ting covered her mouth, her eyes wide. Oh my God, Assistant Bai is no. Young Master Bai. Su Qingxue, you really are blind. You threw away a solid diamond to pick up a piece of trash. Under everyone's gaze, I calmly held Su Wan's hand and walked onto the stage. Standing next to my parents, I took the microphone. My eyes swept over Su Qingxue and Yi Zhiling. That gaze was calm but made them feel a chill to the bone. I thank my parents for their tolerance and love, my voice was steady. In the past few years, I have indeed done many confused things and misjudged a few people. But a person must take responsibility for their own choices. My voice suddenly turned cold. Taking this opportunity, I also want to make an announcement regarding Su Group. Su Qingxue's heart leaped to her throat. She looked at me desperately. In my capacity as the current largest shareholder of Su Group. Given that Su Group has recently suffered a severe media crisis and stock collapse due to poor management, flawed policy decisions, and the personal ethical issues of certain individuals, I have decided to exercise my right as the largest shareholder, propose the convening of an extraordinary shareholders meeting, restructure the board of directors, and initiate a comprehensive audit of the group's financial situation. My voice was devoid of emotion. At the same time, all subsidiaries and partners of the Buy Group will temporarily suspend all cooperation projects with Sue Group. This was the final, fatal blow to the already struggling Sue Group. An audit meant that more problems would be uncovered. Restructuring meant Su Qingxue would completely lose control. Suspending cooperation was compounding disaster upon disaster. Su Qingxue's vision went dark, and she completely collapsed onto a chair, her face ashen. She knew Sue Group was finished. Her father's efforts had vanished. All her pride had crumbled. All of it was largely because of her, because of Yi Zhiling, for driving away the real financial god and protector, Bai Fengshen. Yi Zhiling was also panicked. With Sue Group collapsing, he would not only lose the ATM that was Su Qingxue but also have to face my revenge. While Su Qingxue was consumed by despair, my eyes locked onto Yi Zhiling, and the corner of my mouth curled into a cold smile. Furthermore, regarding this Mr. Yi Zhiling, my voice echoed through the microphone. I have received some documents concerning his colorful overseas chapters. I think it is necessary to let everyone know to prevent more people from being deceived by this flashy exterior. I signaled. The large screen in the ballroom lit up. The most powerful excerpts of The Dirty Laundry, edited by Su Wan, began to play. Although the sensitive parts were blurred, the disgusting, filthy scenes, the depraved parties, the images related to his sick pleasures, the chat logs of defrauding women for money and love, and even evidence of illicit transactions were clearly displayed. The entire hall exploded. Sounds of shock, condemnation, and sneering laughter rang out incessantly. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Is that Chairman Su's moonlight? Trash. Su Qingxue abandoned young Master Bai for this kind of person. She must have serious issues in the head. Yi Zhiling's face was as white as paper, and his whole body was trembling. He tried to rush up to turn off the screen but was blocked by security forces who had appeared out of nowhere. He felt every gaze like needles pricking him, wishing only to sink into the ground. The image he had painstakingly built collapsed completely. Su Qingxue looked at the screen and then at the man she once considered a treasure, the one she fought against everything to have. An overwhelming sense of disgust surged within her. She violently pushed Yi Zhiling away, ran to the corner, and retched severely. The psychological shock and physical revulsion nearly brought her to her knees. She finally understood that she had thrown away a priceless gem and picked up a pile of foul-smelling garbage. Regret, disgust, humiliation. All blended together, causing her unbearable pain. I looked at the scene before me, my heart entirely unmoved. I turned off the microphone, nodding to my parents and Su Wan. Bai Fudian patted my shoulder, his eyes filled with satisfaction. Jiang Yun held Su Wan's hand, liking her more and more with every glance. I completely ignored the chaos and Su Qingxue's muffled sobs behind me. Linking arms with Su Wan under the respectful and admiring gaze of everyone, I walked with my parents into the VIP reception area. The fate of Su Group was sealed. Su Qingxue's father heard the news of everything that happened tonight. His condition worsened. Su Qingxue not only had to face the company's bankruptcy and mounting debt but also endure society's mockery and boundless regret. Yi Zhiling lost all reputation, becoming rotten within high society, and might even face some legal prosecution. He would be forced to miserably flee this city. As for me, having escaped the tragic fate of the lickspittle supporting male character, reclaiming everything that belonged to me, I officially initiated the winner's mode. The story was translated at Tom Story Time. Please subscribe to my channel to support me. Thank you so much.